What is good, baby? I'm back. I am back. Ice Cold's Corner is back. After about a month and a half long hiatus, thanks to some glitches I had in my computer, I'm now back in the Matrix. Ice Cold Corner is back, hopefully every week, giving y'all them insights on the world of sports. I'm gonna start bringing pop culture into this. I might even start bringing a little politics, getting very controversial with some stuff. But hey, I'm bringing it to y'all, man. It's my thoughts. It's my feelings. Now y'all gonna know what's up. So I'm back now, baby. Don't worry about it. I'm back and I'm hitting it hard. This right here, this episode is gonna be the NCAA tournament recap. Unfortunately, I couldn't give you the preview. I'm a little hot about that. I'm a little upset about that. I must say, because that's big. That's one of the big moments in all the sports. So I couldn't give you the preview the way I wanted to, thanks to my good HP. Shout out to Grandma for paying for that HP a couple years ago. No sour grapes there. I'm just saying it was hating on me. Okay, it was hating on me. But got that all taken care of. NCAA tournament recap. What a tournament! What a tournament! Phenomenal games, phenomenal moments, great upsets all throughout the tournament. Man, so many great moments. The Murray State buzzer beater, the Michigan State buzzer beater, Northern Iowa beating Kansas, St. Mary's beating Villanova. Some great moments. The Purdue buzzer beater. It's great moments. The Kansas State Xavier game. Oh my goodness. OMG. What a game that was right there. That was a game for the ages. And all the way down to the championship game, which was a great game itself. One thing, I got my own award, the Icecold Ice Cube Award for the most impressive player to me in the NCAA tournament. Now, Singler was great. Hayward was great from Butler. Nolan Smith was phenomenal from Duke. But if there was one player that I said, looked at him and said, look, I want him on my Sacramento Kings next year. Well, I wouldn't say I want him. I'm not going to demand it like that. He's not that surefire. But if my Sacramento Kings went with him in the first round, I certainly wouldn't be upset. Jordan Crawford from Xavier. He was extremely impressive this tournament. Before this year, he was simply known as a guy who dunked on LeBron, where LeBron confiscated the tape. Sucker move by that by LeBron on that. By the way, I gotta say that, man. I gotta say that. That was a sucker move. I like LeBron, but that was a sucker move. But man, he's turned into more than just that. He is a ball player. The show he put on against Kansas State in that Sweet 16 matchup was phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. He goes about 6'8", 6'7", 6'6", anywhere in between those. Can handle the ball. He's got range. He can get to the bucket. He can take it down in the block. He can straight score. He can straight score. I don't know what he can do as far as playmaking and everything else like that, but I know he can put the ball in the basket. He was extremely impressive this tournament, and I love to have him on my team at the next level. See what he becomes. That's to take nothing away from the John Walls, the Evan Turners. Singler had a great tournament, like I said. You know, the guys who are proven college basketball players by far. They're definitely going to get their due. Wesley Johnson, but Jordan Crawford, he was nice. He was nice. I'll say that right now. Something else I wasn't going to talk about, but I wanted to talk about real quick as it came to my mind. Absolutely heartbreaking moment in the Final Four when Deshaun Butler for West Virginia absolutely just ripped his knee to shreds. And you know, saw his college career end just like that with a loss in the Final Four, and then also with this injury that could have put him out of being a draftee on draft night. I mean, he was projected to go late first round, early second round before the injury. Now after the injury, he's late second round, probably undrafted. The hell out of here. Little mosquito, get that out of there. Sorry to all you animal rights groups. Don't treat me like Michael Vick now, okay? I'm sorry. It was in my way. This is my show. Get him out of here. But anyway, Deshaun Butler. Just a tragic situation. It was great to see Bobby Huggins come and console him the way he did. Try to get him to calm down. Try to get him to understand that for the most part everything was going to be all right and that he was going to be there for him. If you saw the halftime show the championship game, and Sean Butler said, he just said Bobby came to him, told him he loved him, told him you're gonna be all right. That was a heartfelt moment. Another thing that's not on my list, but I have to talk about is my main man. My main man. Let me check his minutes right here. My main man, President Barack Obama, in the horse game at the halftime of the semifinal games. And if you didn't catch it, I got it the link on my profile right now. Please check out my man Obama talking a little trash and taking it to the playgrounds. As for the game-winning shot in horse, he lets his little lefty stroke go like this and yells "WAP" before the shot goes in. Now, for you guys who ain't familiar, like you on the court, you talking, you feeling real good, you dissing them, you "WAP, WAP." Like that's some, I'm not gonna say that's some hood stuff, but like that's some pop culture, some young generation X like slang right there. And for Barack Obama to get on the court, shoot his shot and say "WAP." My president is black, y'all. My president is black. I loved it, man. I loved it. Shout out to Barack Obama for that. That was probably the moment of the Final Four right there. On to the championship game. The Duke Butler championship game was an absolute instant classic. Both teams played phenomenal. Phenomenal. Kyle Singler really played his ass off in this championship game. He had some big shots to get Duke championship again, number 4 for Coach K. Butler also played phenomenally. 2 shots at the end that Gordon Hayward had. The one falling away on the baseline, I thought that was absolute money. Just hit the back rim, but I thought there was no doubt in my mind that was going in. Great shot, and then of course the half-court shot at the buzzer. I almost jumped out of my apartment, my second-story apartment window, thinking that was going to go in. That would have been maybe the biggest shot in the history of NCAA if it would have went in. This close. But both teams played great. I don't think Duke was a great team. I don't think they were necessarily the best team in college basketball this year. But they had the easiest road to the NCAA tournament. Me and my man Jovan at my job was talking about that. They by far had the easiest road. They played the play-in winner. They played Cal. They played a Purdue team without Robbie Hummel, who was just going on pure emotion. And they played a pretty good Baylor team. As it went on, it got a little tougher. I mean, Baylor, West Virginia, and Butler are absolutely no joke whatsoever. Those weren't easy games, whatever. That's why I can't just say they waltzed there. Duke earned this championship, but they did have the easiest road. But once again, I said nothing to take away from them. They played their asses off. They deserve this NCAA championship. So that was my quick recap on my beloved NCAA tournament. I'm sorry I couldn't give you some picks earlier. Not that it probably would have really mattered. I didn't have nobody in the Final Four that I had in my bracket. I had a Kansas, Syracuse, Kentucky, Villanova Final Four. So predictions or not, it wouldn't have been right anyway. But at least y'all would have been able to hear my voice. My little nasally stuffed voice right now because of the sinuses or because of the allergies that are going right now. It's springtime. So that means more sunshine, but that also means for about 2 weeks my body has to recap and regroup and get used to all this pollen in the air. So you guys want to be able to hear this voice tell you the wrong pick. So I apologize for that. But like I said, I'm back now. Check me right after this as I give you the MLB 2010 preview, where I talk about my San Francisco Giants. That's right, baby, and my main man 55. So make sure you peep me on Icecold's Corner. Shout out to my man Alvarez, the most cold. Just got to give him a shout out. He's been real supportive with this whole thing. Check out the Icecold's Corner fan page. I'm going to get you guys that link on your Facebook, so peep for that. So I'm out of here. That's all I got to say. Shout out to the Dukies for winning the national championship. I'm rambling. I'm out of here. Peace out.